If you watched my last race at Tryon, you know it didn't go the way I expected. One icy downhill completely shook me, and then the rest of the race I rode like a totally different rider. Well, this is the ride after that race. You know how one woman can completely mess with your head? That's exactly what happened to me at the Tryon race. I came into that race more confident than I'd ever been. I had worked hard in the off season. I was riding faster, I felt stronger. I really believed that I had taken a big step forward as a rider. And then one hill changed everything. There was snow on the ground, ice in the ruts, and I stalled at the top of the steep hill and I just froze. I couldn't get my bike down the hill and someone else had to ride it down for me. And that moment stuck with me for the rest of that race. It's crazy how fragile confidence can be. You can spend months building it and then one obstacle just shakes the whole thing. After that race, I felt embarrassed, I felt defeated, and honestly, it felt like all the progress I'd made in the off season had just disappeared. So this ride at Brushy Mountain was important, not because it was a race, not because I needed to prove anything to anyone else, but just I needed to ride. Kenneth and I came out here, no pressure, no expectations, just trail riding and trying to get comfortable again. Every steep section made me second guess myself. Every technical part made me hesitate a little more than usual. That's the frustrating part about confidence. Your skills don't just disappear overnight, but your brain can convince you that they did. So just the first half of the day, I focused on riding. Not riding fast, not trying to impress anybody, just riding. Getting comfortable again, getting my rhythm back, trusting my bike, trusting my body. Little by little, things started feeling normal again. The turns started flowing better, the hills didn't feel so intimidating. The bike started feeling more like an extension of me again instead of something I was fighting. And somewhere toward the end of that ride, something shifted. I stopped overthinking everything and I started riding the way I knew that I could ride. The speed came back, the flow came back. Most importantly, the confidence came back. That moment reminded me of something really important about riding dirt bikes, and honestly, just about life in general. Progress is not a straight line. You can have an incredible off-season of training. You can feel stronger and faster than ever, and then one bad moment can knock you sideways. But that doesn't erase the hard work you put in. Those skills are still there. Sometimes you just have to ride through the doubt long enough to remember that. Brushy Mountain ended up being exactly what I needed. It wasn't a perfect ride. It wasn't a highlight reel all day. In fact, I'm not sure there were any highlight reels. But by the end of the day, I felt like myself again on the bike, and that was a huge win. Because confidence doesn't just come back all at once. It comes back one trail, one hill, and one ride at a time. So if you've ever had one obstacle shake your confidence, whether it's in riding or anything else, just know that it doesn't define you. One bad moment doesn't erase all the progress that you've made. Sometimes you just need to get back on the trail, keep riding until you find your rhythm again. And for me, Brushy Mountain was the ride where that started to happen. If you've ever had one moment shake your confidence in riding or anything else for that matter, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you enjoy real dirt bike rides, the wins, the struggles, and everything in between, hit subscribe and come along and ride with us.
Oh my gosh.